In this video, I'll do a full setup of the HP Smart Tank 5101. What I'll show you next also applies to many other HP printers that are looking like this one. I'll show you how to set it up, so how to install the ink, the print heads, how to connect it to your phone, and also how to print and use the scanner. So let's get started right away. First thing, once you unbox your printer, is to remove every single blue tape and orange plastics. Once you remove all the blue tape, take the power cable, and on the back of the printer, right over here, we need to connect this end and the other end into your power source. Once the printer is connected to power, you're gonna hear some noises going on. Then you need to take your phone, iPhone or Android, and download the HP Smart app. Once you download the app, go ahead and launch it. In my case, I already have a few HP printers, so once I launch it, I go straight into this main menu page. But if it's the first time for you downloading this app and using it, you may have a setup screen before getting to this page. Anyway, if you don't get the setup screen, simply press on this printer icon with a plus sign to add a new printer to the app. And again, make sure that the printer is turned on. If it has turned off by itself, simply press once again on the power button. So let me do it with you. I'll press the plus sign here, and then we have two different choices, new printer and already connected to network. We're gonna choose the first option. And then your HP Smart Tank should appear in this list. Tap on it. Here you have to enter the network password. So this is your home Wi-Fi or office Wi-Fi. You need to enter the password of this specific network so the printer connects to it. So I'll go ahead and enter mine. Once this is done, press continue. Wait. Now they'll ask us to press the I button on the printer, and the I button, if we look over here, it's this one blinking. Press once so the setup can continue on your phone. Okay, great. It's now connected to the Wi-Fi. Press continue. Slide down and select accept all. Here they'll ask us to create a HP account. This does not cost any money, and unfortunately you absolutely need one if you want to scan using wireless and use certain features of this app. So in a way, HP obligates you to do it. Go down, and if you do not have an account, simply create an account. In my case, I already have one, so I'll press sign in and go ahead and enter my personal informations. It's now registering this printer to your HP account. So now we're at the step where it will show us how to actually set up the printer itself. So we need to open the front panel of the printer. So let me demonstrate exactly what they're showing there so it makes more sense. So I'll open this panel by simply sticking my finger over here in this gap and pulling down this panel like that. Then you can go to the second step. If you see any cardboard over here, simply pull it out. It's usually a cardboard with a blue ribbon. In my case, I'll already remove it. This is why it's not there. But if you see something, simply take it out. Now it's time to fill the ink tanks that are on the left here, starting with the black one. Obviously, the first step is to open this package. You don't need any scissors, just need to do this. So one important thing is to put the right ink into the right tank. So over here we have yellow, we have magenta, blue and black. Do not mix them up, and it's very hard to do so, but I'm just saying, since if you mix them up, well, it will be a bit hard to remove the ink afterwards. So over here, let's start with the black ink. As I said, this bottle is bigger than the other ones, and you won't use the whole bottle. You'll have to keep it somewhere else. So open the lid over here simply by swinging it this way. Take your ink bottle, open the lid as well, and now all we have to do is to place it upside down on the nozzle over here of the printer, and then push it slightly, because over here you see the bottle has a seal, so the ink does not flow. This is why we need to push it slightly. So let's do it together. I'm putting it over. Let me turn it this way. And then all I have to do is to push it slightly. You really need to hear a small click. And then you're going to see the ink going down in the bottle and the ink levels going up over here on the printer. Usually it takes about 15-20 seconds for this to happen. So just be patient. Do not touch anything. Do not squeeze it. Do not shake it. It's able to do it by itself. If it stops while this tank is not fully refilled, then you can try doing small turns like this. But otherwise, just let it do its thing. And after 30 seconds, when you don't hear anything going on and you see that the ink is full, you can remove the bottle. So just need to pull it out. And you're gonna notice there's still some ink here. Put the cap like that and make sure it's staying tight. Now this ink, you're gonna store it somewhere dry and out of the sun. This way, once your black ink will be all consumed, you'll be able to come and refill it. We can close this lid, and these are not clicking, so don't worry if you do not hear a click when putting back. It's still closed well. And now we're gonna do the same thing with the color ones. Next one, the cyan. Same thing, we open here, take the bottle, remove the cap, and put it upside down until it clicks. And wait. Once it's done, remove it, put the cap back. And this one you can discard it, since, as you see here, there's absolutely no ink left in these smaller bottles of 50 milliliters. Close this cap. Let's do the magenta. And finally, we have the yellow one. And we're done refilling. Now you can close this lid and wait a few seconds. If we go back on the app over here, we can press the continue button. And now it will tell us to install the print heads that come included with the printer. So go ahead, and we need to reopen the same front lid over here. First step is to remove this ribbon over here, orange ribbon, simply by pulling it out completely, like this. Remove it, and you can discard it. Then inside, you're gonna notice there is a small blue tab over there and orange one. You simply need to stick your finger over here. There is an arrow, push it, and then release it. Push it and then release it like this. You see, it has released this blue tab. So it's just a clicking motion to release this thing. And then take this orange plastic thing and pull it towards you. As it says over here, you can discard this plastic thing. We don't need it anymore. Go ahead and open the print heads packaging that again came included with your printer. So we have two print heads here. The first one over here has some purple, and this is for the color print heads. Over here we have a black one, and obviously this is for the black ink print head. The color one goes on the left side and the black one on the right side. It's clearly marked over here. You see, we have some purple on the left and some black on the right. Let's start with the purple one that is for the color. We're gonna need to remove this tab where it says pull. So you just have to pull on this. And then over here we need to pull on this orange tab as well, completely. So now we have the print head, and the way to install it is with these contacts facing the printer, so this direction. I know it's a bit tight over here and it's hard to see, but what we need to do now is very simple. We just need to glide this print head until it's all the way in, and then you just have to take a finger and push it inside until it clicks in place. Do the same thing for the black ink print head. Simply glide it like that with the contacts first. And then at the end, push it. Whoops, like that. And by the way, when you want to remove these print heads, you just have to put your finger on top of the one that you want to remove and push it down to dislodge it, and then you can simply pull it out this way. Very easy. Okay. Once you're done doing this, we need to put back this blue cap over them. So simply press with your finger until it clicks. Then we have to close this front panel. And on the app over here, I'm gonna press continue. Now, while the printer is doing its thing, let me show you how to install the paper, which is the second step that they're trying to show you on the app. So on the back of the printer here, if we turn it around, this is where the paper goes. First, take your fingers here and we need to pull up this back panel and then let it rest on its back like this at an angle. You're gonna notice that inside we have a blue guide here. Let me put this like this. And depending on the size of your paper, you'll need to move this blue guide. I suppose you want to print on some regular letter size, US letter size paper like I do. So in this case, take this blue guide and push it all the way towards the right side like I did. Then take your stack of paper and simply let it glide by itself inside. This is it. In front, don't forget to extend this small flap, because this is where the paper will get received once it's printed. Now you just have to wait. The printer is currently printing something. On the app, we can press the continue button. It's simply telling us that it's printing the print alignment page. And we'll need to scan this page afterwards so it aligns the print heads. Now take this page, open the scan lid here. Oops. And you're gonna notice that we need to put this page facing down. Okay, so this is what got printed. We need to put it facing down with the top side of the paper. This is the top side on the left side. And here we have a white arrow. I don't know how you name it. You just need to glide this paper like this until the paper, the corner of the paper touches the corner with the arrow. Then close this lid. And we need to press this button that is flashing once. Then on the app, you're gonna press on Finish Setup. It will ask us if we want to update this printer automatically or want to do it manually. I suggest you choose Auto Update. Go down, select Apply. And now they'll ask us to print a test page. We can skip this. I'll show you how to print any document you want in just a few seconds. So press skip printing page. Here you can skip this service as well. Press skip sending link. Yeah, are you sure? Yes. And we'll have this setup complete check mark. Press all done. And we'll be on the main menu screen of the app. This is where you're going to interact with all the options. Okay, now let me show you how to print and also how to scan. So to use your phone to print a document or a picture, it's very easy. On the main screen, go down and you're going to see print photo and print documents. I want to print a simple text document, therefore I'll click on print documents. From here, you're going to have to select the file that is located on your phone or one of these cloud services. Go ahead and find the file you want to print. I want to print this text file. So once you have clicked on the file, you're going to get this preview page. From here, you're going to click on Print Preview. Then once you're on this page, all you have to do is to click on this small arrow once to have more options. Okay, so over here we have, make sure you have your printer selected. The paper size is the right one, the number of copies, and over here we have print quality. Tap on print quality and you'll have 3 different choices. Best is obviously the best one, and for simple text like the one I will print next, I don't think you're obligated to choose it. Normal does a pretty good job. Draft, I highly suggest you never choose it since the colors won't be accurate and the resolution will be pretty much trash. So I'll keep it to normal, but if you're printing pictures of or text documents that has some graphics and some images, select best. And then simply press the print button once. Do not exit this app while the file is printing. So I'll just wait. If you choose the higher quality of printing, it may take more time as well. So this is something to consider if you're trying to print, let's say 100 pages. Maybe choose normal since the highest quality will take you at least many minutes more. Okay, great. So we have our print over here. It looks great. And now you can reprint if you want another copy, or press done and go back on the main menu screen. Now let me show you how to use the scanner of this printer and scan directly on your phone. First of all, we're going to take the document we want to scan. Let's say it's this one. Put it facing down with the top part on the left side, and you need to align the corner of the paper with this corner that has some white over here. Simply glide it like this and then close the scan lid. On the app itself, on the main menu, you're going to go down and select over here printer scan. Up here you have entire scan. You can click on this and here we can change a few settings. So over here, page size, you can leave it to entire scan area because this scanner is able to scan up to A4 size paper, but in our case this is letter size, and I bet yours is letter size as well. So you can select letter. Go back. Quality, we have a few options here. If you're going to scan some text, I suggest you keep it to 200. If you're going to scan some pictures, artwork, or anything that has many details, select best instead. I don't suggest you scan using draft. It does not have many details when you choose that option. And finally, choose over here if you want to scan in color or black and white. I'll keep it to color. Press done and then press the scan button down below. It will take a few seconds at 200 dpi. If you select 300 dpi, it will take obviously more time since it has more details to scan. And over here we have the finish scanned. We can adjust the edges of this paper if it's not what you prefer. And from here, if you're scanning a document of multiple pages and you want to combine it in one single PDF, go ahead and place the next page on the scanner and then press the add button on top here to add a second page to this document. If you are done, it's very easy. You can have over here a print button if you want to print what you just scanned, or you can press this share and save button where you will be able to share it on social media, email, or simply save it on your phone memory. You have also a few more options here. I won't go through them really, but you can rotate the document, you can extract some text from it and do other stuff. You can also click on these 3 little dots here and press edit if you want to edit whatever you scanned there. Once you're done, press the back button and press yes, go home, and you're done. We're back on the home page. If you want to get this printer or some ink for it, or maybe some paper or print heads from Amazon, I have put some links in the description down below. So this is it. This is how you set up your HP Smart Tank 5101. I hope this was useful. If so, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.